Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys are probably not gonna like my videos today because once again, we gotta talk about some right-wing drama, some drama going on in the conservative states that you just hate to see. However, I gotta cover it because I am an equal opportunity commentator. And I think that this situation that's going on between Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens is a situation that will reveal to us how much the Daily Wire is serious about being against cancel culture and being for freedom of speech. We're going to see just how much Ben Shapiro believes the things that he claims he believes as one of the guys that is running the Daily Wire, as he has been butting heads with Candace Owens over her support of Kanye and some of the comments that she has made in relation to that ongoing issue. Again, it's a much broader issue. You got Kyrie, you got Kanye saying things that has been classified as anti-Semitic. And Candace Owens has been supporting Kanye in his freedom of speech to say those things despite the cancellation. Now, it has become abundantly clear that Ben Shapiro, who is Jewish, does not support Candace Owens in her support of Kanye and his comment. He even went as far as to say that if Candace had said the same things that Kanye had said, then she would be fired from the Daily Wire. However, he does not have the authority to fire Candace Owens, and that he also supports the Daily Wire's hosts in their ability and freedom to disagree with each other.
He is an anti-Semite. He's saying lots and lots of anti-Semitic things. I'm not sure what more there is to say about that. The only thing I might add is that he's pretty obviously bipolar, and I would think that right now he looks like he's in the middle of a manic episode. I only say that because I have members of my family who have been bipolar and have had manic episodes, and one of the characteristics of a manic episode is that everything that comes out of your mouth you think is a wonderful idea, even when everyone around you is telling you to stop, which seems pretty obvious because he continues to destroy his career and his wealth base based on his own foolishness, malice, and bigotry. So, that's all I have to say about Kanye. I will say that I'm amused by some of his theories. I have some questions about some of his theories. Namely his theory that the Jews perverted Kim Kardashian is a weird one. I have lots and lots of questions about how that happened. He actually, I think his line was that Kim Kardashian was a wonderful Christian mother of 4 black children, and then the Jews perverted her. And I seem to remember Kim Kardashian, before she was a beautiful Christian mother, doing some things. As far as defending her, I don't think that anybody should be defending her. My friend Candace Owens is friends with Kanye. She initially gave a response. Candace is great, but she initially gave a response that I thought was pretty wrong, both morally and sort of logically. But we allow disagreement at the Daily Wire, even when I think that some of my colleagues are wrong. If she had said, let's put it this way, if she had said what Kanye had said, she wouldn't be working at the Daily Wire. She did not say what Kanye said. Instead, she defended her friend initially in a way that I didn't like, but that is not a fireable offense, nor do I even have the power of firing at the Daily Wire, which is why Michael Moll still works there.
Now, allegedly, according to Kanye West, Candace Owens actually wanted to have Kanye West on the Daily Wire. However, she was told by the higher-ups, right, whether it be Ben Shapiro or the other guy, he can't come on our program. We won't let him speak on our platform.
They told Candace Owens, I couldn't be on the Daily Wire. Like, you can't even explain yourself.
They told Candace you can't be on Daily Wire?
It's not even about, yes, she did. That's what they said.
Yeah, so this is now spilled over into Twitter because remember, Candace Owens has been tweeting support for Kanye and now Kyrie Irving all on Twitter. Ben Shapiro probably has been watching that in disgust, right? He's probably been freaking out and having a meltdown over Candace Owens and her support of Kyrie and Kanye. And you're starting to see it kind of come to a head here as Ben Shapiro screenshotted an interaction with Candace Owens and Max Blumenthal that he clearly disagrees with. But first, I want to read the interaction here between Max Blumenthal, who's Jewish, okay, and Candace Owens. I believe Max Blumenthal is a more progressive Jewish person. He says, and I'm quoting here, YouTube, I'm not endorsing any of these comments. I'm simply just saying what the dude said, okay? I'm not saying I believe any of this. I ain't got no dog in this fight. You got to be clear for these YouTube moderators, man. But he says, we white American Jews are living through a golden age of power, affluence, and safety. Acceptance of this, a welcome reality, threatens the entire Zionist enterprise, from lobby fronts like the ABL to the state of Israel, because Zionism relies on Jewish insecurity to justify itself. Now, this is what Max Blumenthal said. Okay, again, I don't condone, I don't endorse anything that anybody's saying. I'm simply just reading it. Candace Owens says, you are about to get in a lot of trouble for stating this. Reminds me of when I said something similar about the NAACP and BLM way back when you disrupt the trauma economy and call out the not-for-profits that benefit from it, you become their next target. So Ben Shapiro did not like this. And again, he didn't just, quote tweet Candace Owens. No, he screenshotted this interaction. And he said, quote, I think the ADL is a partisan hack organization too. But retweeting Max Blumenthal, who spends his life covering for Jew haters and stumping for Israel's destruction, makes the conversation significantly worse. It's garbage. Wow. So, in the comment section here, in the reply section, it seems like people don't really seem to be feeling Ben Shapiro going after Candace Owens like this. Anomaly says, Ben is policing retweets now. Maybe you could sit her down like, quote, Kyrie, and re-educate her to believe exactly what you believe, Mr. Blacklist. Mark Lobliner says, I still think he got paid to promote the vaccine. Candace replied and says, I don't know who Max Blumenthal is, but I do know that you have my number and could have informed me in earnest. Real relationships should trump Twitter theater. Let's set a better example going forward. Yeah, so Candace Owens is like, look, you could have called me, bruh. Like, if you had a problem with this, you could have called me. You didn't have to screenshot my tweet and try to put me on blast in front of all your millions of followers who are also my followers as well, too. Now, Joel M. Petlin, who I believe is Jewish as well, he says, Twitter theater is precisely where Candace Owens has been posting her support for Ye and Kyrie, as well as a like and QT of Max's anti-Israel comment. Ben Shapiro has been nothing but supportive, and he's under attack for it. You can fix this, Candace, or you can keep digging deeper. Yeah, so there are a lot of different opinions on this, right? And here's what I got to say. I think that Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire and their alleged / proclaimed / stated beliefs in free speech and being anti-cancel culture, which is something they have benefited greatly off of, it's about to get tested, okay? It's about to really get tested with this Candace Owens situation, because it seems like she's going to go down swinging with Kanye and Kyrie, okay? She's standing by Kanye and Kyrie, which, by the way, you know what's funny about that? All of these people that hate Candace Owens as some type of anti-black person, ain't it crazy how she's willing to stand with Kyrie and Kanye West, right? For their speech and the things they're saying, despite essentially getting canceled, okay? She's willing to stand with them, but you don't see these pro-black people, right? These alleged pro-black people like Roland Martin, where are they at on Kyrie and Kanye? Okay, they ain't got nothing to say. But anyways, that's besides the point. Maybe that's another video. The point is this. Clearly, Ben Shapiro, being Jewish, he has a problem with some of the things that Candace Owens is doing and the people that she is supporting. And the question is, how much longer is he going to let this go on? Because this is something that could easily happen, and I wouldn't be surprised if this happens, is that Ben Shapiro and the people that run the Daily Wire, if they let their feelings get in the way of what they claim they stand for, then it could be one of those situations where they could try to cancel Candace Owens, and then they could get a whole lot of pushback from the people that support the Daily Wire, like me, people that subscribe to the Daily Wire, okay? Because, hey, the whole point was to try to build a anti-cancel culture, a pro-free speech economy where people are allowed to openly disagree with each other, to have these types of opinions without getting canceled. That's the whole point of supporting that company, right? That's the whole point. But if you fire Candace, if you get rid of her because of some tweets, and she's not even really saying the things that Kanye is saying, or even Kyrie, she's just defending their right to freedom of speech. If she ends up getting punished for that, yeah, that's going to be some problems. When the reality here is that Ben Shapiro is in a unique position where he could actually be a leader in this conversation. If you really are anti-cancel culture, if you really are for pro-freedom of speech, why don't you have Kanye West and Kyrie Irving on the Daily Wire backstage, right? You know how the Daily Wire does them backstage events? They make a big spectacle out of it, right? They have like a red carpet and all this stuff, right? Okay, fine. Do that for Kanye and Kyrie, have them on and have a conversation with them. Talk to them about it. Let's air this out in public. Let's air it out. Let them say what they got to say and you say what you got to say. And then hopefully we can come to some agreement, which the agreement should be that, hey, I disagree with you, you disagree with me, but I respect your right to have your opinion and to say the things that you're saying. I respect your freedom of speech. This is how you set an example where you show conservatives that, hey, we're serious about this. We're so serious about this that, Ben Shapiro, who is Jewish, decided to platform Kanye West, who is being accused of being an anti-Semite, right? We platformed him and we had an open conversation where we respectfully disagree with each other. And that is how we're supposed to conduct conversation in this country. That is the American way. And also on top of that, what that also does, if you stop the cancel culture, right? It also, I think, in my opinion, helps get rid of some of the anti-Semitic sentiments that could be developing because of all the cancel culture that's happening, right? So again, I think that Ben Shapiro, again, is in a unique position where if he doesn't let his feelings get in the way of the American ideals that he claims that he believes in, he could actually really turn this into a very positive situation and a very advantageous situation and a good situation for the Daily Wire. It's going to be hard to pull the anti-Semitic card on the organization that, again, is being led by people like Ben Shapiro, who is Jewish. So again, that's what I would like to see. Instead of the retweets, instead of the BS on social media, just have a conversation, man. Clearly, you don't agree with the stuff the guy is saying. It bothers you. Just have him on the platform and have a conversation. Do a Sunday sit down. You did one with Bill Maher. Do one with Kanye. You ain't even got to put it on YouTube, right? You can put it on Daily Wire. Put it behind a paywall. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would pay to see it. I'm just saying. There's better ways to handle this type of stuff. And I think that the Daily Wire and the Ben Shapiro is in a very interesting position here, considering Candace's support of Kyrie and Kanye. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.